Hello, welcome back to day 7 of Niddite Lane. The wizard is no longer confused, at least for the moment. Let's see, how are we doing? Superior dining chair. Normal, normal, good. We're really short on steel, but I'm not mining this slot until we actually need the space, because come winter I think we're gonna be looking for things to do that are inside the base. We know that it's going to reach -8, but I think that's in fall. I think it gets much colder in winter here. I'm sure I read somewhere that it's going to drop down to -20. But anyway, it's definitely going to be snowy and it's going to be difficult to do anything outdoors, so doing things, collecting the steel that's a little further from home, because I mean we've got steel, it's just around the corner, but we might as well mine this stuff now rather than mining the indoor stuff now. It seems to make sense. And I've got a couple more chairs there to do. Now the thing that we want to focus on today is definitely power, and what I noticed is that a wind turbine coincidentally fits absolutely perfectly in this slot here, so I think we should use this slot, and that means building some granite wall somewhere up top. And we will want to cut the plants away here. I'm not sure how far over we'll go, but if we start here and just get things going, that'd be great. Cut things along like that maybe. And we want to get some floor down, so the flooring, I think barn board flooring. I mean it's wood, and if we were to leave, just a little gap from the wall, so that we've got a bit of a walkway there, I don't think that'd be a bad thing. And maybe we should put a door in as well. Steel, can't build a steel door because we haven't got any steel at the moment. Well, as soon as Nordics finish this and the others finish that, then everybody will go out mining steel, so it won't be long before we've got more steel. In the meantime, I can get about building this floor and some walling. Definitely want to go a bit further out up here. So we'll take it to where we've got the growing area. And down here, this would seem to be the perfect width actually for a little corridor, so maybe there we'll have a little corridor. We might have a door that comes out here too. But yeah, do some steel. And then we'll have our first wind turbine here. I'll wait till these trees have gone. Callum, would you mind prioritising those two? So that's exactly where we want to put the wind turbine. No, wizard's confused. Oh, strawberries and allow sowing. What's that? Doze. Oh, we're alright with doze. We're not going hunting until we've got a freezer built. Thank you, Spidey, that is perfect. And then we can get the wind turbine on there. And this will be a double thick wall, with it being our northern border. And we're going to need some power to run through here, along here, probably down through here, definitely along here. Down here will be the battery room. We'll keep some batteries in the freezer, but we'll probably have a separate battery room eventually. Eki, you're... Oh, it's alright, I've managed to do the floor underneath you. Now, I was thinking about the wood storage, and you know, it might be more convenient if we had a wood storage plot out here. Just on this side. Because that way we can do a nice big one that's not going to get in the way of anything. So we did that. And... oh, Muffalo 1 is now called Zoe. Not rubble, but here, if we were to copy those settings and go out here and paste those settings, and we'll call this wood outside. And we'll leave that there for now. How are we doing with the mining? Nordic's nearly done. I'll give Nordic a hand and we'll go out and we'll mine. Just curious, what do we have any predators around? Like caribou and hare, ibex, muffalo, raccoons, rats, squirrels and turkeys. No, so we're all right. Got enough. Well, what's that? Visitors. A group from the rear of the rock are visiting. Okay. Now, we can, I believe, make visitor beds now, can we? We can. Guest beds. Maybe we should put our guest beds here. One there. Maybe one there, a couple here, get these hauled, although I imagine Eki will come and grab them soon enough for cutting bricks with. And Nordic's very nearly finished. Let's have a quick look and see if we've got any particularly special pieces of work here. A couple of superiors, that's nice. Right, so Nordic's gone out to mine steel, which is good. And we can line these walls. don't know how far up we'll want this wall to go yet, but if we take it there, be pretty sure we'll want it that far. And we'll definitely want the floor smoothing as far as that. And best make sure that it's in our home area as well. There we go. Alright, so we can try to entertain these people. That'll certainly give wizards something to do. So Toxos, are we entertaining you? Yes we are, and Bear, and whoever that person is, Huntsman. Zoe and Fable. Okay, so Almond now has got enough steel to from the stuff that Nordic's mining to be able to start building some doors and things, which is excellent. We could do with hauling in those rocks because they're going to be in our way. And the other thing we could do with doing is cutting the plants that are in front. In fact, here. We don't want plants in front of our guns because they'll just provide cover for anybody that we are trying to target. Alright, so that's increased our security a little. We'll look at our security again as soon as we've got that additional gun built. Good, so all the strawberries are planted. And we built just enough guest beds, coincidentally. Alright, things are looking okay for the moment. Right, need to start thinking about the freezer. Which again means cutting some plants out the way. So, oh, we've finished fuses. Excellent. So the next thing will be to start doing proper research. So microelectronic basics, please. And yeah, let's get these plants here cut away. And let's see, marble and sandstone, that's what we're working with, isn't it? That's where we'll have the butcher's table. We want a reasonable sized freezer. I think we'll probably bring the freezer down here somewhere. So we'll need to move the butcher's table pretty quickly. We'd best expand this actually. I'll maybe move this down to there. because we're going to need to move it out the way. In fact, let's just take a chunk out of it there. Maybe that bit. Now it would make sense if we expanded the kitchen, the freezer down this wall. I'm going to want a support pillar in, I think. Maybe about there. And we'll want it to come down. We don't want an access to it from this side. But what kind of gap? Maybe we need to leave this much gap here for people to walk through. We'll look at, or should we actually mine a little bit of this away and put a door in here? We would want, if there's a wall there, we'd want a gap. That's 1, 2, yeah, no we don't. Okay, so we'll bring it across here, that should do us. Right, butcher's table. Let's build a copy up there and deconstruct that one. And so ends day 7 of Niddite Lane? Yes, I think that's about right. And we've got power going, which is our goal for the day. We're not using it yet because we're not storing it, nothing's hooked up to it. But our goal tomorrow is to get some batteries in the kitchen. So that will hopefully this gun as well will be built at that point. It'd be nice if it was. I noticed that somebody's adding steel, maybe Apple's doing that. Yeah, he is. So we will prioritise getting the freezer done, but in addition to that we'll start like just reinforcing our defences a little bit, make it a bit more difficult for somebody to attack us, make a frontal assault here. Yeah, that would be a good thing. Well, thank you for watching, and do join us again tomorrow for some more fun and games in Niddite Lane. Bye for now.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Niddite Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubis. Anubis was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubis's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubis's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the PLP-50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, because that's what happens in Niddite Lane.